Hi guys, this is your girl Young Gifted and Black, and I'm coming back to you with another vlog. This vlog is actually dedicated to where I just came back from, and that is Teach for America. I just had my final interview, so if you could all send me positive energy and prayers about that. This is my number one choice after graduation, and I'm really excited about the program. Just debriefing on the interview. The interview was really great. It was in Los Angeles at City Year, which is about 45 minutes away from where I am right now. I had to get up super early because LA traffic is a beast. So I was up at 4 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. I went to bed at 10. Caught myself trying to go to bed early at 9:30. That didn't quite work out. So I went to bed at 10. I woke up at 4, just super excited, and I couldn't really go back to sleep after that. So at about 4:45, I finally got out of bed and I was just reading on the website. My mom had to bring me our car so I can go drive over there, but it was really nice to get up early. I did have a GPS system because I'm not familiar with LA streets and I didn't want to get lost. I did get lost. I got 30 minutes worth of lost, and luckily I left so early that I was still there early. They gave me a chance to meet everybody, and it was such a great group of girls, and we have one guy, shout out to Jay. But yeah, it was really cool. It gives you a chance to like look over all your papers, etc. The things that they have you review before you come on the interview. Yeah, so it was in 3 parts, and we're not really allowed to like talk about what exactly it is we do, but or exactly it is that they ask us, or etc. like that. But there's a 5-minute lesson plan, and I'm gonna post my 5-minute lesson plan. It's called Music and Fractions, and I'll leave a link. And what else happened? We had, after our 5-minute lesson plans, everybody's was really unique. People brought in like props. People were like using different interactive methods, the kinesthetic, using your hands, making shapes with your arms. They were using musical. There was several songs, of course visual on the board, writing things down, and auditory, saying things and have everyone say them with you. It's really cool to see different learning styles. The group thing, it was really nice that they told us, and you'll also find this on their blog, that they say that they have a lot of spots available, so it's not necessarily like each team member is competing against the other one. And that was nice to hear, because you don't want to get into a situation where you feel like you're fighting for your life kind of thing. You're going to lip sync for your life. No, you don't want to get into one of those situations. So it was really cool to just like know that you didn't have to push somebody out the boat, kind of thing, to make yourself shine. And that also made the group activity a lot less cutthroat. One of the fun things about the group activity is that you do get to interact with different people, and they sit there and monitor you as you work. So while you're working with other people, I really encourage people during the group activities to be considerate of everyone's voice, and make sure that if you're going to show your leadership capabilities, show that you've taken the time to listen to everyone, and if you have a bright idea or anything relevant to add to the conversation, that you bring that in. Also, stay very task oriented. You don't necessarily have to ignore certain comments, like if you want to address them like, hey, I don't think this is right, or I think we should do things this way, or like, let's not assume, etc. You can do that, but don't like, just like, for example, if we're talking about a problem, and someone says something that has nothing to do with the problem, don't be like, well, that's irrelevant, and like, we shouldn't even bring that up because that has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. You can say that, like, by the way, like, that's a little off topic, etc., etc. I think the more relevant thing is to focus on this problem and come up with a few suggestions about what we can do about it. I was thinking XYZ, you know what I mean, and kind of reconcile that. So that would be a really good thing to do. I felt I did that. And also, if you're a really shy and introverted person, don't worry about having to speak all the time, but just get in there, and like, even if you just say, oh, and by the way, I agree with such and such, and I also just want to point out, like XYZ, like this might be a good thing for us to write down, or like, so we can all agree on da da da, and like, just say, like, add to the conversation, and progress things. That's what I would tell everybody. Yeah, so this is the shirt I wore. It's like this blouse type situation, and it's razorback in the back. And this guy came up to me during the interview and was like, excuse me, you probably get this a lot, but I just wanted to tell you that you're beautiful. And that was it. And then he just left. It was really interesting. I was like, thank you. I felt so sick. I'm so sick and I'm so tired. My head hurts. My hair was in this really tight, elaborate ponytail down my back. My hair's gotten really long, guys, by the way. And it was just super difficult to relax afterwards. But that baby hair is laying though, ain't it? Yeah, it's just like really loose now, which feels nice. And when they tell you to eat, okay? Because I feed off of adrenaline. Even before shows, I don't eat because I'm just too pumped to actually eat. And when you do your makeup, when you beat that phase, make sure that your eyeshadow is not done in the car, okay? that you actually do it beforehand. But that's all. I love you guys, and I hope that you're all doing well. Bye.